Good evening, beautiful, and welcome. In this video, we will take a look at the exact appearance of your future spouse. So how they look, their hair color, their eye color, their skin color, their body, their shape, their astrological signs, and any other information we can get about them is what we're gonna look at today, okay? Now, if you have a particular image of a person in your mind, please don't think about that while you're watching this video, or if you already have a person, the kind of person that you want, and it doesn't match with the reading, it could only be because either the person that is going to be your future spouse is going to be different from what you expect them to be, or it could be that what you're manifesting right now is not what you want, so you can change your energies to start manifesting the kind of person you want and you want to invite into your life as your future spouse, okay? So you don't have to think too deep about it. It is just to provide you some guidance and kind of help you see what you're manifesting, okay? You have 3 options in front of you. I wanted to choose some grayish silver kind of object. So for group 1, we have this lighter with a Jeep, 3D Jeep, I don't know, embossing. For group 2, we have this cogwheel type of keychain. And for group 3, we have this heart-shaped stone. Okay, make your decision. I would advise you to choose one option, but you may pick more if that is something you want to do. And I will start with group 1. Group 1, welcome to reading. If you pick this Jeep-shaped lighter, let's shuffle some cards and pull out a few for you to see how the person on your mind looks. Okay. So, right, we have Knave of Wands. In fact, the cards and what they mean is not significant. We're only gonna look at the appearance from these cards, okay? The next card I want to use is a different deck. How does group 1's future spouse appear? Okay, I pick darker hair, which may even be long, slightly longish dark hair. What is the appearance of the future spouse for group 1, please? I see that they don't really have much amount of body hair. And one more. Okay, so they could be older than you and may look older. They could even have whiter hair, because I see 2 variations here. So one variation has dark and longish hair, a bit flowy, and the other variation has lighter hair. I do still get a vibe of long hair still. Could be male or female, doesn't really matter, but the hair I do see to be longer. I don't see anything remarkable or anything unusual about their physique. I see that they could have a medium to tall height. They could have kind of a thinner, elongated body. I don't see them to be very beefy, or I don't see them to be wide. They could have average height to slightly above average, but again, not incredibly tall, not short either. I see that their skin could be kind of medium. I don't see it to be extremely light or extremely dark. I see it to be more of a medium skin tone. They could have kind of closed, kind of really narrow eyes. So it could be like when you look into the person's eyes, this person's eyes, it's like you cannot really see the color, the iris or the pupil of their eye. I do see astrological signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius more. I also get a bit of a feeling of water with the hair I see here and here. It gives me a watery feel. I see this person, if they're masculine, to have a bit of facial hair. I don't see them to be clean shaved, at least. Even if they do shave, I do see them to have a bit of a stubble still. If it is lady, then they could have darker, medium to long hair. I don't see them to have short hair, but I also don't see them to have incredibly long hair, so medium to long it is. This person, if feminine, could have the kind of eyes which look a bit sleepy, or their eyes look kind of melancholic. It's kind of like their eyes are closed all the time, when they're not, but it just appears as if they are. This person could have a softer voice. I do feel like they could have a raspy voice, but it's not very loud. It's raspy but soft. Masculine or feminine, doesn't matter, but it does appear as if they do have a raspy but soft voice. They could have the kind of appearance which people kind of get lost looking at. So if their eyes are very narrow, I could even call it slit-like. They could have slit-like narrow eyes. So if they do have such eyes, then people take a while to look at them. People may even stare at them to kind of pick up on how their eyes look. And people do like how they look, no matter how it is. I do see that people in general find them attractive. I want 3 cards from another deck to see any extra information we can get. Okay. Right. They could have a serene or a melancholic expression on their face all the time, I see. So it could be like they're not really smiling, but they're also not frowning. It's very tranquil expression, but it is the kind of expression that sticks in a person's mind. Again, I pick up grayish hair. It's either cool tone dark or gray. So I do pick up more cool tone vibes here. Earthy and cool. Less fiery, so I don't really see them to have hot red kind of hair. I don't see them to be ginger really. Even if they have darker brown hair, then I see it to be a muted brown. I don't see it to be a very fiery brown or goldenish. It could more be dark and muddy brown, or a shade which is more cool rather than hot toned. They could have defined muscles, even if they don't work out. They may or may not work out, but because I do see different vibes here, some of them may work out, some may not. But even if they don't work out, I see that they have muscle, which is visible. So their body doesn't look flabby. Their body appears as if they have They have toned muscles, basically. Like, if they're shirtless, you can see their pecs being defined properly. You can see their biceps and deltoid and stuff. So it is evident, it's very prominent that they have nice muscles. That may sound kind of weird, but I see them to have a gentle approach overall. Like, I see them to have a gentle appearance, a gentle voice, a softer look. I don't see them to be frowning all the time or like scary. They may look aloof and detached, but not really scary. People may feel like they're aloof and detached, but I don't think people will see this person as being angry. They seem more tranquil or neutral to me, appearance-wise, when it comes to expressions. Okay, group 1, I think this is where I will conclude your reading. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it resonated. If it did, leave me a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. And I will see you in my next video. Group 2, welcome. If you pick this cogwheel keychain, let's take a look at the appearance, physical appearance of your future spouse, group 2. I'm gonna pull out a few cards to show us how they look. It's quite hidden. Yeah, why is everything so hidden? Okay, I see. If you look closely here, these 3 cards are very hidden and dark. Very much like this person doesn't want to show what's up, how they appear. And then these 3 cards, this card too, it's very hidden, right? But in these cards, it's more of a light energy. So this person, your person could have blonder or lighter hair. I do get a more blondish kind of vibe. If not completely blonde, then they may have blonder streaks. If they're brown hair, then they may have slight golden streaks in their hair. I do feel a bit of blonde with light brown kind of vibe appearance from this person. But we will see in detail, so I'm not gonna speak too much about it too early on. Let's pull out more cards and show you a definitive answer. The physical appearance of the person on your mind. Okay, so we have these cards. And again, if you notice the temperance, it's like they're hiding. So what this tells me, what their hiding nature tells me, is this person may not like spotlight at all. This person may not like to be the center of attention. This person may try to hide when the time comes to show up in places and gather attention. This person may hide. How does this person look? Please. Yeah, warmer, browner hair, I see. Browner, lighter. I don't see a black vibe here. And one more. The appearance. Okay. Yeah, so what I see here is this person has more of, either it's blonde, it's brown, warm brown, or it's ashy. So I do see more lightness in this person's hair. It has blonder, warm brown, and ashy silver, grey shades. This person may not be very popular socially because they don't socialize too much. They may not like social gatherings and stuff, so they may not be popular because of it, and they may have a very muted appearance. I see this person to have an elegant body for some reason. Like, it's giving elegance to me. I don't know how else to explain it, with the temperance, with death, the star. Temperance again. Okay, so we have Sagittarius, we have Libra, Taurus, Aquarius. Leo and Aries, I also feel. Number 7, we have 777. Right, so your person has an elegant look. For some reason, with the kind of item you have, they may wear watches a lot, wristwatches, or they may wear a certain type of jewelry which has chains. So it could be a bracelet, it could be a necklace, chain sort of around their neck, or anything of the sort. This person may eat a lot, but they may be thin despite it, is what I see. I see them to have more of a dainty vibe. I see them to be taller. Tall, they wear jewelry. Their body may be very soft. Their skin may be very soft and glowing. They could have lighter skin, I see. Or if it's not light, then their skin is glowy. So even if it's dark, it glows. It's kind of shiny. And I don't mean that in an oily kind of shiny sense. I mean it more to be like their skin has a natural glow, as if it's really healthy and attractive. They could even have a natural flush to their cheeks, so like pinkish cheeks. Masculine or feminine doesn't matter, but I do see their look to be quite elegant. Tall, I see them to have elegant bones, defined bone structure. They could have defined cheekbones, a defined chin. But I do see warmth and lightness in their appearance overall. And also something about hiding. They could wear hoodies, they could wear sunglasses. They could have lighter eyes or light brown eyes. Blue, grey, green, those kind of shades. Of course, this is not going to be for everybody, but I don't really see them to have black or extremely dark brown eyes. Even if they're brown or dark brown, you can still see that they're brown. You don't need sunlight to confirm that they're brown. So they do have a light kind of streak to them, their physical appearance. They could have a natural, gentle smile all the time. They could have a smiley, nice face, very approachable face. They could have very nice eyes, so their eyes could look very peaceful. Peaceful, light, but they do have a smile. They could smile a lot. I don't see this to be a toothy smile, really. I see this more to be as a gentle smirk. But I do see that this is the kind of person that people can talk to and they wouldn't be intimidated by. This person doesn't really appear to be aloof with their expression. They want to be alone, but they don't appear to be somebody who loves loneliness. Overall, I do see a lot of elegance. Something to me about this pile screams elegance and sophistication. This person, if they're masculine, they could wear suits a lot. If they're feminine, I see them to wear very classy clothes, very prim and proper, properly ironed kind of clothes, male or female. if it's a feminine, they could like wearing more of flowy dresses instead of stiff fabric. They could like wearing longer dresses or lighter fabrics. They could like wearing lighter colors in their clothes, like light blue or light yellow, light brown, those kind of shades. But they do seem kind with their expression, with their general demeanor. They seem like if you see them in public, you wouldn't feel awkward going up to them and striking up a conversation. Okay, group 2, this is what I see for you. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it resonated. If it did, leave me a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. And I will see you in my next video. Take care. Group 3, welcome. If you pick this heart-shaped stone, let's take a look at the appearance of your future spouse. I'm gonna pull a few cards to see the appearance of Group 3's future spouse, and then we will talk about it, okay? Alright. Why do I feel like picking too many cards? I don't know. Okay. So, how does this person look? What kind of person do they? We do see a bit of kind of hidden, kind of darkness cards, I could say. But, okay, the very first thing that comes to me is being built. If they're a masculine, they have a very built body. It's very defined, rather muscular. If they're a feminine, they could work out a lot and could have a very defined body as well. I see there to be defined cheekbones. I see there to be defined bones. I see there to be defined muscles. Everything's very defined in your person. What is the appearance of Group 3's future spouse, please? Physical appearance. Okay. These cards just really wanted to come out. I couldn't stop them. Okay. Let me put them down properly. Okay, the first thing I get, they could have hair that's memorable. They could have the kind of hair which people don't forget. It could be long, it could be shabby, it could be wild, it could be frizzy, it could be any type of whatever kind of hair they have. It's very memorable, it's very noticeable. They could have very wild hair. I do see them to have very defined body structure, very defined everything. They could have very firm muscles. I see them to have a very fiery appearance. Very, how do I say this? Like very wild. Okay. Yeah, see? Very, very memorable hair. Yeah, kind of wild, kind of... Their hair could be covering their eyes. They could have very flowy hair. So whatever is about them, the first thing you notice about this person, the first thing you see about them, the first thing you think about when you see them is their hair. it has a lot of significance to their appearance. The second thing you will notice is this person's body. They have a very nice body. They could be rather tall. I do not see them to be a shorter person. Although, okay, so if they are tall, they could be very tall. If they're short, they could be very short. So I don't see them to be in the average types, because with these cards, it does give me a vibe of being short, but with these cards, it gives me a vibe of being tall. So either it's rather short or it's rather tall. I don't see it to be very much in the middle. So according to the place you live in, whatever is considered tall is what they could be, or whatever is considered short is what they could be. I don't see them to be in the middle ranges, but they do have wild hair. They could have streaks in their hair, different colors of streaks. They could have some unique colors in their hair. I see their expression to be rather kind of unapproachable, actually. They could appear to be the kind of person who's not very easy to go up and talk to, at least face-wise. They could have a resting bee face. The gender is not significant here. Whatever the case, it's quite prominent. I see this person to be very attractive in their own way. So if they're cute, then they're very cute and people adore them. If they're hot, then they're very hot and people are mesmerized by them. If they're mysterious, then they're very mysterious. If they're strong, then they're very strong. So I see there to be kind of intensity in their looks. Whatever it is, it's too much of it, but in a way that it's attractive. Another thing I see, there's a lot of passion in your cards. There's a lot of, tension. So whatever kind of look they have, I see that you would be incredibly attracted to them, to the point that you wouldn't be able to kind of resist. So in that way, they could be very attractive, like more attractive than you would expect. Very tempting, very wild, I could say. We have a lot of Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. We have Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Virgo. Those are the signs that I see very prominent. Oh, we also have Libra and Aquarius here. Let's just put in Gemini. I don't know if I said Leo. But those are the signs that I see. Very intense vibes, very intense energy, very interesting. This person, whatever way they are, they're very attractive to everybody around them. They could be a sensation. They could be the talk of the town very often. They could be very mysterious. They could look mysterious, or their whole vibe is very mysterious. Their eyes could be very covered. Either they wear a cap or shades, or their hair is covering their eyes, but I do see their eyes to be covered. Yeah, overall very attractive, very tempting and mesmerizing. This is what I see for you, Group 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it resonated. If it did, leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. And I will see you in my next video. Take care.